Hey guys, I'm gonna teach you how to play Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. Now, the only way to play this song is you need to have it in drop D. Okay? It should sound like this. The easiest way to get there from standard tuning is to pretty much just move this string all the way down to here you get that heavy noise. To make sure you're in sync, instead of using the 5th fret, use the 7th fret and the following string open. It should sound the same. Okay. Now that you're in drop D, what I want you to do is play the first 3 strings open, okay? After that, I want you to bar your finger on the 5th fret and play those. Slide down to the 9. Back up to the 5. Now, that little nifty solo part he does a lot, the easiest way to practice it is it's going to consist of the 7th fret, the 5th fret, and the 8th fret. Okay, so you're going to be doing this back and forth. Okay. Now, the second, it's supposed to be played on the second of the last string, so practice it on one string only first, just to get the hang of it. If you still have trouble with it, just play along with the song and you'll get it. So, it's on the 7th, the 5th, and the 8th. The way they play it, the real way, is last 2 fingers on the 7th fret of the second of the last string, and on the 7th fret of the 3rd of the following string. Then you get your pointer finger, put it on the 5th fret of the second of the last string, which is going to be right above the 7th. So it should look like this all together, okay? Now, basically it's the same thing what I was just showing you, but you're having your other finger on the 7th fret, so that way you can get that real effect. Okay. Now, from there, the verse part is probably the most trickiest of the song. If you don't know what a hammer-on is, I'll go ahead and show you real quick. Most guitar tabs tend to show it with a, like say the number, and then they have an H, and then the number following immediately afterwards. So say it's like I don't know, like a 5H7 that you see on the guitar tab. It'll say it's on the 5th, on the second to the last string, or second to the first string. It's on the 5th fret, okay? And then say it says H, and then it says 7 immediately. So what you'll do is you'll play this string immediately, like right away. You'll play it, but while that string is being plucked, you're gonna hammer your finger down on the following note. That's what they call it, hammer-on. So say it's a 5H7 on this string only. 5H7, here we go. I'm only plucking it one time. That's a hammer-on. Now, for the verse, it's gonna sound like this. I want you to get your finger on the 5th fret of the second to the first string, and get your following string and put it on the 7th fret of the following string. Okay. So it should look like that. 5-7. Okay. Now you're gonna play this 4 times. On the 4th time, you're gonna hammer your pinky on the 9th fret. So it should look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's kind of hard, but just practice it and you'll get the hang of it. 2, 3, 4. As soon as you finish that hammer, go straight back to the 5-7. So it should look like this all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, the final part to the verse, it's going to be a 7H9 and a 7H9 on the following string. So on the second to the first string, it's going to be 7H9. Okay. Following string, 7H9 again. Then go back to the 7, and back to the 7 on the other string. So this is the way it should look. Again. All together. And there you go. Okay. Pre-chorus where he says drop a heart, you know that part? You're gonna have to really play with the song on this one because I'm not entirely sure when I'm going slow. So anyway, play the first string open, the first 3 strings open. Then on the 5th, slide down to a 7, slide down to a 9, slide down to a 10, back up to the 9, then back up to the 5. You're going to play the 5 the longest at the end. Okay? You want to really emphasize it. So basically it's going to sound like you're leading into something and going straight back, okay? So this is what it should sound in real motion. And straight into the chorus. The chorus is the same thing as the intro though. Same exact thing as the intro, 0595, okay? Now, here's the tricky part. What I want you to do is you're going to play the first 3 strings open, okay? The same way the chorus starts out, but play it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. After that, I want you to put your finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, skip the following string, okay? Then put your whatever other finger you want on the 7th fret of the following string, okay? So it should look like this. 0, 5, X, I'm saying X to like not, so you don't use the string, and then put your other finger on the 7, so it should look like that, okay? When you strum, it should sound like that, okay? So it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, and strum that chord 3 times. Again. From there, you're going to play on the 5th fret. Same thing, 5, 7, 10. Now you're going to do that same process, but you're going to do it at the bottom. Slide down to the 9, and you're going to play the same way. I believe it's a 9/11. Then back up to a 5. Again. So the chorus should sound like this all together. Alright, let's see, what else am I missing? Let's see. The only thing I can think that's left is the interlude. The interlude is pretty much the ending of the song. It's what they use to get out of. And then that little part comes in. Alright. The interlude, it's going to be the 5th fret all together. You're going to play it 1 time, and then you're going to slide up immediately to the 2nd fret. So it's going to sound like this. 5, 1, 2, 3, open. Okay? Then from there, this is where he's singing by himself for a little while without any noise. In certain parts, you're gonna hear that real loud sound from the guitar. So for the first interlude, it's gonna be like this. 1, 2, 2, 2, open. Am I more than you bargained for? Yeah. When it continues going like that, just wait for it and just time it. Remember, you have to listen to the song while you're doing it. Time it. It's gonna be on the 5th fret. That's gonna be the next thing. The next one's gonna be open after you wait a while again. Then you're gonna go straight back to the 5th again after a while. And then it's gonna be 5, 5 again. That's really all it is. The tab will explain it better, but I really think that if you just play along with the song, you'll catch on immediately. And that's pretty much it for this song. So go ahead, practice it out. There's a link, as I said, in the description for the guitar tab that I found at Ultimate Guitar for those of you who need some more help. Check this guy out. He's made a lot of really good tabs in the past. So go for it. If you need any help, ask me or ask him, whichever you like, and go for it. Alright, catch y'all later.